I always wanted to say this. It's my agent calling. I got offered an AD job on America's Funniest Home Videos, okay? It was a network AD job, DGA, good money, but after about a month working there, I thought, what do I do with my career with this job? Some people would love to have that job because they have a family or whatever, but I was young and I wanted more. And I thought, I don't want to AD this show and then become the director of the show. What do I want? So as fate would have it, there was going to be an opening at SNL. So you guys, I literally took almost a $10,000 a month pay cut to go and do SNL, which is kind of unheard of. But I just saw the bigger picture at a really not so young age, because remember, I started later, right? I didn't come into this right out of college. I got into it in my mid-20s. So to me, to go work on a show like SNL, which was live every week, comedy, I just knew how much I would learn there. And it was worth it to me to take that, to leave my family and go live in a 5th floor walk up on Madison Avenue and go home by myself at like midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I will say, for all the young filmmakers out there that want to get into television, that the hardest part is really being able to adapt from crew to crew, because every show is different. And every crew, every cast is going to be different, and how they approach it will be slightly differently. And of course, every show is going to have its own tone and style. And it's super important that you don't come in and try to reinvent the wheel, because you're hired to help facilitate their vision that they started. So if it's a handheld show, you're not all of a sudden going to bring in dollies and cranes. Like, you wouldn't do that. For me, it was about watching as many episodes as I could and watching them with the script. This was so helpful for me, you guys, because what I would do is I would read the script while I was watching the show, and I would see, oh, that's how they did that. Oh, that's interesting. They found that in that little speech or whatever it is. And then what I would do is I would go and walk the floor and see, where was that camera? Where did they come from? How did they carry them and land into those overs? Like, it's about your homework too, right? Nobody wants to hear, no actor wants to hear, oh, I think it'd be really cool if we do a move like this. The actor wants to know what's motivating their action. They want to know what's motivating their emotion. And I think it's super important for young directors to understand what the emotionality needs are of an actor, especially when you're working in a fast-paced world like television, where you have to make your day. So it's really like, it's prep. That's all I can say. Walk the sets. Have a plan. Have an understanding of where you want to place them and why you want to place them there, and where would you see the camera.